I used to have one-on-one personal training gyms, and I ran this promotion. And so we would collect between $7,000 and $13,000 checks from clients who would invest for a whole year, and then we'd give them extra month, a 13th month absolutely free. That's massive value to your clients. Like, they know what they pay per month if they do one-on-one training with you. Hello, fitness, business ignition, friends and family. Bedros Keuilian here. Hope you guys are doing great. We are in the final quarter of the year. This is the last 90 days, and in these 90 days, you can actually make a massive impact in your business and in your income. This is not the time to slow down. This is the time to get on it. And in fact, about 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, we had the 7-Figure Formula Mastermind in beautiful San Diego. And of course, over 100 of my private mastermind coaching clients got together in San Diego, and we spent 3 days together, really talking about how you can take your gym, your boot camp, your personal training business to a better place where you can really differentiate yourself from the competition, where you can take these next 3 months, October, November, December, and make the best of them. Everyone says, well, October, November, December, they're kind of lemons. My thing is make lemonade. That's what we're going to talk about here right now. And so first and foremost, I want all of you guys to know that November's coming around, and of course in Canada, the holiday that we celebrate in November here in the States, which is Thanksgiving, in Canada is in October, right? So Thanksgiving is coming around. Whether you're in Canada and you're going to celebrate it in October, or you're in the United States and you're going to celebrate in November, there is something special that you can do right off the bat to generate a ton more money. And many of my clients from the 7-Figure Formula Mastermind have generated anywhere from $50,000 in just 3 days to as much as $140,000 in 3 days. You're probably wondering, what the hell generates this kind of money in a 3-day period? Well, let me tell you, it's called the Black Friday Paid in Full sale, right? So here in the States, and all of you who are in the United States know, the day after Thanksgiving is known as Black Friday. That is the day when all the big stores worldwide, even online now, even the online stores, slash their prices and pretty much give away a lot of their services and products at a discount. And so people go on shopping sprees and they buy. On Black Friday, people are in the spirit of buying. And so what I want you to do is take advantage of that. Now, for the last 4 years, I've been doing this with my coaching clients in the 7-Figure Formula group. And this year, I'm going to introduce it to the Fitness Business Ignition group as well, which is the Paid in Full Black Friday special. Now, I do have to warn you, if you don't need the money, you don't want to run the Black Friday Paid in Full special. And the reason for that is when you run this special, your EFT, your monthly recurring revenue, is going to drop, right? It just makes sense. But if you need the money because you want to open up location 2, or if you need the money because you want to start running a Facebook funnel and you don't have the capital to buy the funnel, make the funnel, pay for the marketing ads, then this is what you're going to really want to run. The way it works is simple. On Thanksgiving morning, you're going to send out an email to your clients and you're going to let them know how thankful you are. It's just a thank you email. So email number 1 happens on Thanksgiving Day, the morning, right? You're going to send out that email to your clients only. In fact, if you want, you could even send it out to your list of prospects as well. You might as well, it's not going to hurt. But you send it out to your clients and your prospects, and you say, look, I'm super thankful to have you guys as clients, and if you're readers of my emails, and I'm super thankful to have you as a subscriber, even though you don't work out here. Best case scenario, you're going to send out 2 emails on that same day. And I'm hoping that you've been on board with the Ignition program long enough where you've got your list segmented, right? You've got your client list and you've got your prospect list on your emails. And if you do, this way you can send a very targeted email. To your clients, you're going to send that email that says, hey, I'm really thankful to have you as a client. I really appreciate that you trust me with your body and your health. And I make it my mission to get you in the most best shape possible and to help with your mindset and your nutrition. And I don't take it for granted because I know you can go work out anywhere, but you come to us because you know we're the best at what we do and we deliver amazing world-class results. Just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, let you know I'm thankful and grateful for you. Enjoy the day. P.S. Don't drink too much eggnog, right? So it's just an email of thankfulness and gratitude that you're going to send out on Thanksgiving morning. No offer, no pitch. you're going to do one very similar to it to your email list of prospects, right? People who are not clients yet, but they're on your email list. And that one is going to be, hey, you may not work out here, but I'm still thankful that you're on my email list, that you read my newsletter, that you subscribe to my fitness tips. Hopefully it's giving you some level of results, that you have a better understanding of exercise and food and positive, optimistic mindset. And just really grateful that I get to do this service for our community, and have a nice Thanksgiving. Again, 2 emails, one to your clients, one to your prospects. Both of them are just an email of thankfulness, of gratitude, of appreciation. That's on Thanksgiving morning. The next day, on Black Friday, you're going to wake up and you're going to send out an email and you're going to say, holy cow, and this is just for your clients, right? This is just for your clients first. To your clients, you mail out, holy cow, everyone's asking me if, since the email that I sent out yesterday, everyone's asking me that if I'm going to have a Black Friday special. Well, I decided that I'm going to get in on the action and have a Black Friday special as well, and do something really neat for you. And so here's the key for you. Even if they're 4 months into a 12-month program, what you're really doing is starting the clock all over again. And you're going to say, if you buy 12 months now in full, right, I'm going to give you 10% off and give you 3 months free. Now, this works great if you're running a boot camp, a group training program, like a CrossFit box. It doesn't work well if you have a one-on-one personal training business, because you can't give away 3 months of one-on-one personal training away. But you can give maybe 1 month of personal training away, and it is worth your time to sell 12 months of one-on-one personal training for 1 free month. It's absolutely worth it, because odds are, were you even going to keep that client that long? Were they going to be able to pay all that money? So if you can, get $7,000 to $10,000, $12,000, $13,000. Remember, I used to have one-on-one personal training gyms, and I ran this promotion. And so we would collect between $7,000 and $13,000 checks from clients who would invest for a whole year, and then we'd give them extra month, the 13th month absolutely free. That's massive value to your clients. Like, they know what they pay per month if they do one-on-one training with you. But most of you in the Ignition program, I know, do some level of group training, boot camp, big group, small group, and so this works well for you, because you can add a person or 2 or 10 to a group, and it's not going to cost you any more time, money, and energy, right? You're going to say, hey, I'm getting in on the action with the Black Friday vibe that's going on. And so when you buy 12 months, you're going to get 10% off, and you get 3 months free on the back end, right? So month number 13, 14, 15 is free for them. Like, how cool is that? And you only make that for the day of Black Friday and the Saturday that follows. So you go, hey, here's the link to pay the program off in full. If you have any questions, email me or text me, and we can get on the phone. So you might be doing some working, some selling, some closing on Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, but who gives a crap? Because you're going to bring in, probably as little as $10,000, $20,000, and as much as $50,000 to $150,000 that I've seen many of my clients bring in, right? So the more clients that you have right now in EFT, the more revenue you're going to bring in. Here's the good news. You can even limit it. If you only want a certain amount of money to come in, like let's say you only need $30,000, you can say, hey, this Black Friday special is for the first 5 people who respond, right? So you know that the first 5 people who respond, it's going to make you $30,000. Great, fantastic. So you can limit it, because maybe you don't want everybody to switch from EFT to paid in full, because then your EFT drops. But you still do want a big chunk of money to come in. So you can limit how many of the Black Friday deals you're selling. And a great example of that is when Target or Costco will say, we're giving away 3 60-inch TVs for $200. The rest are going to cost $2,000, right? But we're giving away 3 on Black Friday for $200. The first 3 people to come to each Costco or Target are going to get these big screen TVs, right? So you can limit the quantities for sure. So you send that out on Black Friday, right, to your clients. Later that day, probably a couple hours later, you send out a similar email to your prospects. You go, but minus the 10% off. You're gonna go, hey, listen, if you've been thinking about working out with me, if you're ready to really kick ass in this new year and go into a new year already with a new body and just make it better as the new year comes along, then I've got a Black Friday special for you. If you're not a client now, this is the best time to become a client. You're gonna buy an entire year in full, and I'm gonna give you 3 months free. So the only difference for prospects, they're still buying 12 months in full. You're giving them 3 months, but you're not going to give them the 10% off, right? Your clients get the 10% off because I kind of look at it as a loyalty discount, right? And they're going to appreciate that. And so you send that out to your prospects, of course, again, on Black Friday. On day 2 now, right, which is Saturday, or I guess this is day 3 now because we did one on Thanksgiving, one on Black Friday, and the third email is on the Saturday, and you send out a final reminder, hey guys, only 2 more spots left for my paid in full Black Friday promotion. First 2 people to respond get it, and so obviously you can sell it to as many people as you want, but by building urgency of only 2, you're gonna have more people respond to you, right? And when they respond to you, you're gonna get on the phone with them. If they're a client, they buy a year in full, they get 3 months free, 10% off. If they are not a client, they just get 3 months free, no 10% off. And by doing this, you're gonna get a big influx of money. Got it? Good. So this was the big lesson I wanted to give you, is that you can get a big influx of money during this holiday season. Now, here's what happens next. When you run the Black Friday promo, obviously your EFT drops, right? Your EFT drops. But your revenue does go up because you're also bringing in people who were not clients, prospects, into your business. And so you might bring in 3, 10, 20 people who are prospects into your business, right? So your revenue goes up. But make no mistake about it, your EFT is going to drop. And so the next thing you're gonna do, the first week of December, because remember, Black Friday is what, usually it's like the third Friday of November. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, the first week of December, you're gonna run a Facebook funnel, 21 days for 21 bucks. So what I'm trying to do here is, now that we got a big influx of money coming in, your EFT dropped, now I want you to build up your EFT in the month of December. And one of the best promotions to run in the month of December is 21 days for 21 bucks. And you might think that that's gonna get you a lower quality of client. It is not. It is not gonna get you a lower quality of client. It's not gonna get you a lower quality of prospect. People are gonna jump on board with that. You're gonna close as many of them as you can into regular paying clients. And the best way to close them is to use the Jeff Sherman non-close close method, right? So when someone buys the 21 days for 21 bucks, you're gonna go, hey, welcome aboard. Here's 21 days that you're gonna do with us. You're gonna have a great time. By the way, if you check off this box and put your credit card number in there, at the end of your 21 days, we're gonna give you your first 30 days at half off and then charge you whatever, $197 a month after that. That's the no close close. And you're gonna say, but you have all 21 days to decide if you wanna continue with us or not. If you don't, just let us know, we'll tear up this agreement. But if you do, because you checked off this box ahead of time, you are going to get half off your first month. If you don't check off this box and you wanna continue later after the 21 days, then I'm gonna have to charge you full price for your first month. So it's a real easy close. It's called a non-close close for a reason. You're kind of closing them, but without really a commitment. And so most people end up checking that box off, giving you their credit card information, and agreeing that if I do like the program during my 21 days, you can just auto-enroll me into a month-to-month program, making my first month half off, and then regular price per month after that. Now, by doing this, so we took a big influx of money out of your business, right? Using the paid in full Black Friday promotion. And then in December, the first week of December, we're running the 21 days for 21 bucks and increasing your EFT using that. And this way you've got your EFT back up and you're going into the new year with money in your war chest and your EFT back up again, so that you can crush and dominate with the New Year Revolution funnel that we're going to release for you come probably end of December, mid-December. I know Fitness Marketer ends up releasing that, and it's a killer funnel that kicks ass. I created that probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and the New Year Revolution funnel kicks ass all the time, and you're going to love it. So I hope you kind of got a really good idea of what you're doing. So I'm going to end this with a lesson that I taught everybody at the mastermind, in addition to what I just taught you here. And that is that you are in a place now where people don't really care what you do anymore. Listen, there's personal trainers everywhere. There's boot camps everywhere. There's CrossFits everywhere. There's yoga, Pilates everywhere. You're competing against the big box gyms. You're competing against the commercial boot camps. You're competing against my Fit Body boot camp locations. Really, the only thing that differentiates you is not what you do, but who you are. Does that make sense? People no longer buy what you do, they buy who you are. And so now that we know that, I want you to really get good at using the top 3 networks to get in front of your audience using video. And you're like, the top 3 networks? So I'm gonna get on ABC, NBC, and CBS? No, you're gonna do something even better than that. You're gonna go on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And what I want you to do is get into the habit of putting up 2 videos per week on each of those platforms. 2 videos on Instagram per week, 2 videos on Facebook per week, 2 videos on YouTube per week. And all of those videos are gonna be how-tos. And if you're wondering, well, where do I get the content? Where do I get the ideas for all these how-to videos? Guess what? You have about 10,000 ideas. Want to know where? You're going to log into your Fit Pro newsletter account. You're going to go into the archive section, right? Remember, we have over 10,000 newsletters that we've sent out over the last 12 years, right? And all those archives are there. So even if you came on board with Fit Pro newsletter just last month, you have over 10,000 articles archived. And so you can go through the subject lines, and the subject lines become your headlines, and the body of that email becomes your content. So you're going to go through and read it, and you're going to go, oh, okay, 7 things to avoid during the holiday season to not get fat and bloated. And you're going to go, hey, what's up? This is Bedros Keuilian, and I'm the head personal trainer here at Bedros' Fitness Bootcamp. And today I'm going to teach you the 7 things to avoid during the holidays that are going to make you fat and bloated, lazy and tired, right? And you just literally create that video. You put the 1-minute version up on Instagram. You put the 7 to 10-minute version up on Facebook, and you put the 3 to 4-minute version up on the old Facebooks, right? And so you might do another one on how to meal prep. You might do another one on the top 3 exercises to flatten your abs. You might do another one on why water is so important. But we got so many articles in the archive section of Fit Pro newsletter that you really don't need to come up with your own ideas. You can just extract ideas from there, but you're going to put up 2 videos a week on Instagram, 2 videos a week on Facebook, 2 videos a week on YouTube. The reason is I want you to become a celebrity. People trust celebrities, people buy more from celebrities, people give way less objections to celebrities, and people pay more to celebrities. Do you wonder why I make so much money in our industry that's supposed to be broke? Everyone tells me, Bedros, you're in the fitness industry? Gee, I'm in the dental industry, I'm in the chiropractic industry, I'm in the plastic surgeon industry. Why do you make so much more money? I go, because personal trainers have money. Just when I position myself to them as the expert, the celebrity, the authority, and when I deliver great content, they're willing to pay a lot more for my high-level coaching programs, for my franchise, right? So it's never an issue of people not having money. They have the money. Do they want to give you the money? And the only way people are going to give you the money is if you position yourself as an expert. So when you put up a YouTube video that says, you know, Chino Hill's personal trainer shows you the top 3 exercises for flat abs, well, guess what? When people do a Google search for flat abs or how to get in great shape, YouTube's gonna, or Google's gonna pull up that YouTube video in Chino Hills, because the people are in Chino Hills who are doing the search, and they're gonna see you on video, on Instagram, on Facebook, because social media has gotten so damn good at putting the right content in front of the right people. And because of that, people are going to see you at the supermarket, at the bank, around town, and go, oh my gosh, you're famous, I watch your videos. My private coaching clients get that all the time, and they text me all the time like, hey, someone just ran into me at the supermarket, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're famous, I watch your videos all the time. And guess what? They don't watch it on TV, they watch it on social media. But it still gives the same effect. And when people know, like, and trust you, they see you as an authority, they will pay you more, give you less objections, and want to do business with you. And you can now charge a lot more because you differentiate yourself from all the other weak competition that's around you. Make sense? So you're going to use Facebook, you're going to do the paid in full funnel, or you're going to use, not Facebook, you're going to use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube moving forward. And this is attention under time, right? Meaning you're going to do this over a long period of time. I don't want you to think like you're going to do this for 3 weeks and now you're going to be famous and then you can stop. You have to do this for a long period of time, and people eventually go, holy cow, I recognize that guy or gal, right? And so you just have to make that part of your thing, get over the fact that, oh, I'm nervous, I feel weird about it, you know, what do I know? What if people laugh? Who gives a shit, right? You should be fresh out of fucks where that's concerned anyway. And so I'll tell you that, look, man, I stutter, English is a second language for me, I've got a lisp, half the time I'm breaking out in a sweat when I'm making a video, like right now I am, the AC is really cold and I'm still breaking out in a sweat. But the reality is I know that the more I'm on video, the more serious you'll take me, the more you'll see me as an authority and a celebrity in our industry, and the more you'll want to do business with me, which means I'll impact your business, help you make more money, you become a testimonial, and then the cycle continues again, right? So that's what you want to do in your community. All right, guys, have a great day. I love you. Go out and dominate. Bye.